leg weights if you have them. If you don't have them, then that's fine too.
Yeah, I
And
don't have weights.
you'll be fine. You'll still feel a good burn. Promise. All right. Oh, and I was gonna have everyone mute themselves today because it seems to make a difference with being able to hear me. So if
Yeah.
everyone mutes themselves, and then if you need to talk to me, then just unmute. But I'll keep watching you. You can also signal signal. Okay, so let's start sitting. And bring your hands to your thighs, press your hands into your thighs, and then use that traction to lift the spine nice and tall. Yeah. Good. Take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, keeping the shoulders over the hips. Let's start to round the spine. Good. Finding those deep abdominal muscles. And then lifting the spine back up. Inhale, big stretch, grow a little taller. Make sure those shoulders are sliding down the back. Exhale, round the spine. And then exhale, we restack. I should also say, let's keep moving. Exhale. I've kind of abandoned the idea of equipment on the mat for now, just because there's only so much I can do. Exhale. And I had a lot of requests for just like, can you just do a normal mat class, please? And I was like, sure, easier for everyone. Exhale, restack the spine up. So that's what today's going to be. Exhale round. And also my Wednesday class will probably be no more as of next week because my husband's going to be back in the office. So Friday at 12 isn't going to be my only one. Exhale round. Let's do a couple more. Reset. Finding those abs. One more up. This time we're going to exhale, reaching the arms forward. So just go a little further. Exhale. You can get that lumbar spine in the mat. And rolling up, going a little further this time. Challenge yourself, roll it down just a bit more, folding that pelvis underneath you. Restack, lift up. Good, everybody. You can always cheat by grabbing onto the thighs if you need to. Take it down. This time I'm going back, kind of mid-back. Exhale, restack. Take it down to the shoulder blades. Roll it down. Exhale, restack. The lower we go, the harder it is to come back up. This time I'm going to put my whole back down on the mat. Roll it down. Let the head come down. Bring the arms overhead. Big stretch around. The chin to the chest. Exhale, come all the way back up. It's going to wake you up. Let's do that 2 more times. Roll it down all the way. Arms reaching forward. Stretch to the ceiling. Not the chin to the chest. And exhale, we lift. Last time. Roll it down nice and slow. Feeling every bone go onto that mat sequentially. Reach the arms overhead. Circle around. Not the chin to the chest. Exhale, roll all the way up. Roll all the way back down. This time we're going to stay there. All the way down. Release the hands to the mat. And then bring those heels a little bit to the bottom. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Roll those hips. Inhaling. And exhale, melt the spine down. Exhale, scoop and roll up. Find those glutes. So we're in a nice straight line, knee to shoulder. Exhale, roll it down. Exhale, scoop and roll up. Inhale, exhale, melt down, press it evenly through the feet. Exhale, scoop and roll up. Hold it there. Release the arms back. Big stretch. Press the backs of the hands down into the mat as you exhale, roll down. Inhale, bring the arms forward. 2 more like that. Exhale, scoop, roll. flexing with the arms. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, stretch the spine as you melt back down. Bring those arms back down. And then one more. Exhale, scooping on up. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale. And then the arms come back behind the body. We're going to roll the hips back up. We're not quite done with those yet. Good. And then I want you to squeeze that left glute just a bit extra as you bring the right to tabletop. Nothing in the pelvis. Good. We're going to take it for a tap. 6. Lift. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Place that foot back down. Reset the hips as they kind of shift in a little. And then the other leg's going to lift on up, stabilizing through that pelvis. And we tap 6. Lift. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. We're going to drop the hips down just a bit and squeeze back up. And lift. And drop. And lift. We've got 8 more. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. We'll bring that, let's say, left leg back up to tabletop. And if this is a little bit on the knee, to roll down with a single leg, bring that foot back down. We're going to roll down, single leg pelvic curl, so roll it down. Inhale, exhale, all the way back up. We can do it 2 more times, just isolating that right side, roll it down. Try and keep the hip bones even here. And exhale, roll it up. Good, and roll it down. Got quite a glute focus today. You're welcome. We're going to lift up. Hold it there. Bring that foot down. Ooh. Bring that other foot up. And then 3 on this side. Roll it down. Roll it up. Roll it down. Roll it up. And we'll do one more. Roll it up. Bring that foot down. And exhale for the last time. Slowly if you can. Roll that side all the way back down into the mat. Sweep those hands out to the side, interlace them behind the head. Good, keep those elbows nice and wide, spine in neutral, so no rocking of the pelvis as you inhale, prepare, and then exhale, lift the chest, trying to get the shoulder blades up off the mat, and then lower down. And exhale, lift and lower. Let's do 4 more. So lift up. Think drawing those hip bones towards one another to engage the lower abs, the pelvic floor. 3, 2, and 1. Lift up and hold it there. Don't let the chest drop as you sweep the arms behind your thighs again, and see if you can get a couple more inches height by pressing your hands into the thighs. Now hold that height there as you sweep the hands back. So stay lifted. You're going to rotate to the right. Rotate to the left. Right. And left. And right. We're keeping that sacrum pressed down. It's heavy. We're not swaying through the hips here at all. Let's go 1 more each side. We go right. We go left. Pause in the center. Keep that height. Sweep the hands back behind the thighs. Lift a little higher. Good. Sweep the hands back behind the head. Hold it there. We're going to bring one leg to tabletop. Other leg to tabletop. Ooh, now it bends. And let's tap. We go right. And left. And right. And left. 4, 4. The upper body is completely still. 2, 2. Last one. On each side, tap and rotate to whichever knee is bent. And switch. And switch. And 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2. Last one. On each side, back to center. Grab behind the thighs, lift a little higher. Reach the arms up to the sky. Come on, Joe. And lower everything down. Whew. Extend the legs long. And let's bring that right leg into the chest. And then extend it up to the sky. Now, if you have, let me show you a variation of this. Hold it there. Dodgy hip flexor issue. So I'm going to do this with a band. If you have a band handy and you want to take it, be a little more gentle in the body, feel free to do this with a band. Sorry. Ruin the flow. So if you want to do band, you just wrap it around your foot and elbows into the side. And we just take it across the body and around. So it just helps that hip flexor relax a little bit. And around. Otherwise, doing it without the band is a lot more challenging, which is good. If you aren't noticing the hip flexor, let's go one more in this direction and then switch around to the other side. And around. Think of that drop and catch. Drop and catch. 3, 3. We're stabilizing the hips with those abdominals. Last one. And relax that leg down. Switch knees on the band if you need to. Into the chest before you extend that foot. Taking it across the body first. We go. 4. Last one. 1. Let that leg extend all the way. Extend the arms in the opposite direction. Palm face. Let's go from roll up here. Inhale. Exhale through that sticky spot. Come all the way up into your C curve. Good. Reaching those fingertips for the wall in front of you. Shoulders aligned over the hips. Keep those hands reaching forwards as you melt the spine down. That pelvis is going to rotate underneath you slowly as you can, going all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. If you're having trouble getting up there today for any reason, grab a set of light hand weights. That usually helps. Exhale. Squeeze those inner thighs together to lift yourself up. Good. And then rolling all the way back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Pull those abs in. Down. On more. Oh, exhale. Nearly lost it. All the way up. And then fold that body all the way over. Now fold those feet. And then just take a nice stretch through the heel forwards. Restack that spine tall. And take those feet hip distance apart. Stack your spine up long, like you're laying up against a wall, or sitting up against a wall, I should say. And then inhale here. Exhale. You peel away, taking those hands between the feet. restack. If you have any kind of tightness in the lower back or hips here and you want, you can take your mat and just kind of give yourself a little boost. And that just feels kind of nicer in this area. So take that option if you need. If not, keep moving. Roll it down. Inhale and then exhale. Using those abdominals to control the movement of the spine. And re-stack up. 3 more. Roll it down. Exhale. 2. Last one with me, ladies. Roll it down. Now here, I want you to try and flatten out the spine. So you might have to pull back slightly. So you're kind of in that, almost like we're on the tower with the bar. So we're flattening out the spine. And I want you to lift the hands by the shoulders. Fill the spine flat. We're going to pull backwards. 8, 6, 5, 4. Find that upper back. Do the work here for you. 2, 1. Roll it forwards. Who thinks that's yucky? Ugh. And then roll it all the way back up. Good. Sweep those hands behind you. Fingertips are going to face the bottom. Now you can take a variation here with bent legs and just push up into your reverse bridge. Or you can do the full version, which is just hinging up into that reverse plank. Straight line, heel to shoulder. If it feels comfortable, try and keep your head in line with the spine. And then let the bottom graze the mat. And then push back up. And lower. And push. And lower. Good. The hands are right below the shoulders. Looking at the camera here to check my form. 3 more. Down. And 2. And down. Good. Last one. Up. And lower all the way down. Not those wrists. I know. Maybe take a little wrist stretch here. Do a little thriller on the sides. Big shake. Scooch to the front of your mat. If you know that roll like a ball is not going to be good in your body, I want you to lay down flat on your mat and give me a couple of pelvic curls. Or you can come into your roller. If not, knees in tight to our chest. Try to keep the shoulders aligned over the hips, abdominals are engaged, gaze is forward. And on the inhale, we just tip back. And exhale, find that balance again. Lovely. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. 6 more. 3 more. Trying not to use momentum. Good. Hold this one at the top for me. Do what I have planned here and kind of smush it. Take the hands to the ankles whilst keeping the balance on the tail. If at any point this doesn't feel good on your back, bring your feet down. Bring the right leg straight. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, kind of smushed in the curtains. Good. Bring it down. Take the left leg out. Good. Bring it down. Take both legs out. Like an open leg rocker position. Bring it down. Right leg comes out. We lost Joe. Left leg comes out. Bring those legs together. Legs are together. Squeeze the inner thighs. And then float the hands away into your teaser. Nice, everybody. Roll it down. Roll it down. Arms go overhead. Are you ready? Inhale. Take a bent knee if you need. There'll be less pressure on the lower back. Scoop up, scoop up, scoop up, scoop up. Bend the legs. Take the hands behind the thighs. We're only doing one teaser. Release the arms again and then roll it all the way down as slowly as you can so you're ready for double leg stretch. Nice work. Here we go. Extend. Four, three, two, and one. Hold it up. At any point, if you need to take your head down in this series because you're taking in the neck, definitely do that. If not, challenge yourself to stay up. Extend the left leg. And switch. And switch. And switch. And we go for 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Last one. On each side, sweep the arms around behind your head. Rotate to your knees and switch. And switch. And 6. Keep those elbows wide. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. On each side, hold it there. Take a break if you need. If not, extend the legs long. Send those legs down only as far as you can so you don't feel it in your back. Oh, and I've created a nice cheat for myself because I can find the wall. Can't possibly go any further than that. Send the legs down. You can also take a bent knee on this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab a hold of the right leg, send the left leg down. It always seems like a good idea when I'm planning it, and then we have to do it. Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, 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 pulse. And 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. The hamstring pull 2 in, sweep the hands behind the head. And rotate. Go back to hamstring pull 1 if this has become too much. I'm almost there myself. 3, 2, 2. Each side. Ooh. And hug those knees into the chest. Ah. Very nice. Okay. So let's roll over onto our sides and grab a hold of, possibly firstly get a drink of water and then grab your leg weights. Now the good news is, ladies, Joan has been doing that this whole thing and came in on the reformer on Saturday and is so strong. So, you know, keep up with Matt when this is over. That's the moral of the story. Let's strap ourselves in. I'm going to do weights on both of my legs. You could just do it on the left leg is the one we're going to start with, so you can just do it on left if you want. We'll lay down on our right side, so our left leg is on top. Nice long line, hips are stacked. If you need to modify it, you can bring those legs slightly forward of the midline, so you're kind of like in a long banana shape. Okay, left hand is just in front of me to help me balance, and we're gonna squeeze the legs together and lift them an inch and lower, just so they're kissing the mat, and then exhale, lift them up and lower. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, everybody, 2, and 1. Hover it there. Send the top leg back and the bottom leg forward. So we're in a scissor position. If this feels funky in your low back, then stick to the regular lifts. We're going to go up and up and 4, 3, 2, 1, lower all the way down. I'm going to cradle my head in my hands and bring my bottom leg at a right angle and lift my top leg up, hip height. My old favorite, let that foot go floppy. We're going to exhale, lift up an inch and lower, up and down. Make sure that the movement's coming from right here, the side of the glute. 3, 2, 1. Give me some pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Sweep that leg forward and tap the knees together and lift. 9 more like that. Tap. 7. We're only lifting to hip height. 3, 2, and 1. And I'm going to pulse upwards. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Let the knees come together. Brief break. Over that leg hip height again. Now we're going to send that leg back, kind of like we're stamping the foot on the wall behind us. So we go back, 2. So now you should be feeling it like the traditional glute area. Like if you were kneeling, it would be like a donkey kick. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Still like hip height, we're going to lift up and down. Up and down. Good. 3, 2, nice control everybody. Last one, and lower down, all the way. Good. Lift yourself up and let the right leg come in front of you, the left leg go behind you. My favorite, I say that about everything, mermaid stretch. Arms out to a T, shoulders sliding down the back. We're gonna reach out to the right. Let the hand come down. Sweep that left hand over and then drive the heels of the hands back. Little extension in the upper back. Back out to a T. Use that oblique to lift you up and stretch. 2 more. Back to a T. Reach your way. Hand comes down. Over. Dragging those heels back into your knee back extension. Release it. Take it out to a T. Find that oblique. Lift yourself up. And over. Last one. Here. Stretch it away. And find some left. Reach around. Bring that left hand back around. Find that oblique. Thank you. Oh, I nearly lost it. There we go. And relax. Take that left leg. Swing it over the right leg. Everyone okay in this position?
Yes.
Okay. Hug that knee into the chest and then just take a rotation. Feet over my left shoulder, stretching that hip that we just worked so much. Standing breath there. Try and get both sits bones down on the mat if you can. And think of spiraling long, so you're not crumpling over with keeping a nice lifted And let's come out of that and do the whole thing on the other side. Come over, laying on our left, arms taking that slight banana shape if you need. Hips are stacked, lower obliques are engaged, tummy pulled in, hand on the mat in front of you. Lift those legs, squeezing them together, and just kiss the mat. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and lower. Send that top leg back. So we just do a little scissor shape, and we do 8 lifts. 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower all the way down. Let that bottom leg come to a bent knee, and you just lift your head up. You can leave it down if that feels more comfortable. Your choice. Let that top leg hover, and let that foot flop. We're going to lift up for 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Let's do pulses. 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, sweep that leg forward. Tap the knees together and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. 2, 1, and pause. Let's go up. 2, 3. As that starts to burn. As I don't add. Last one, lift and lower. Ooh, come all the way down for a brief break. Lift those legs back up and send that leg behind you. So make sure that foot's flexed, and it's almost like you're trying to stamp the wall behind you and stamp. So you should start to feel the glute fire up here. Try and get the glute to think of pressing the leg back. That makes sense. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, kind of like a variation on a clamshell. We're just going to open and close. 2, and 1. Take that left leg in front of you, that right leg behind you. And ready for some gorgeous mermaids. So bring those arms out to a T, let the shoulders come away from the ears as much as possible. Reach out to the left, let that left hand come down, spiral over, and then drag the hands back towards you. Find that T, find that right oblique, lift yourself up and stretch over. Feels so good. To that T, over, and the mat. Release. Make sure those arms are good, lifting you up. You're not pushing with that hand at all. Lift. And back to that T. Send it over. Woo. Spiral around. The T. And then last one. Find those arms. Let them lift you. Woo. Over. Come on, Joy. And then back to the T here. Okay, we're gonna swing that right leg around over the left. And then pull that knee into the chest. Think of growing the spine taller and then rotating to peek out of that right shoulder. Really, this feels much tighter on my right side. Long breath. Relax. Take those leg weights off. Okay, we're gonna do some Pilates push-ups, which is a roll down and then 3 push-ups and we walk it back up. But I want to give you some variations or modifications if you want. The first is that you can roll down and just hold a high plank and don't bend the elbows. The second one is you can come onto your knees and do the push-up there, which I'll probably end up doing after 1 set. And then the other variation, instead of doing roll down and push-ups on the floor, you can come to the wall. You can see here, do some wall push-ups, 3, 2, 1, and then do your roll down. So choose your own adventure. I suppose another variation, I don't have a stool with me here, would be to roll down on and then use a stool. So I'm kind of, it's halfway between the floor and the wall, right? So you just bring the floor up to you. So pick something that sounds doable. Shoulder side down, and it's just lowering you into a full sense of security as we roll the spine down. And then in 3 big walks, if you're doing the traditional version, you're going to walk 2, 3, and it's a tricep push-up. So keeping those elbows narrow. 3, 2, 1. Very nice, everybody. And 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Very nice. Feel so good, see. Let's go again. Roll it down. We're gonna do this 3 times. Roll it down. 3, 2, 1. Find that plank. You can always hold that plank if you need. Bending at the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. And last one. Roll it down. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold that plank. Hold it. We're going to hold our breath here for 3, 2, 1. And then however you want to come onto your tummy, you can either do a really slow push-up or cheat a little like I'm going to, come onto my knees and just walk it down until I'm flat on the mat. Interlace those hands behind the small of your back, turning your head to one side, and let those elbows flop open. Pelvis is pressed down, tummy is pulled in. You're going to tuck the toes under, lift the thighs up, and then release the feet so they're hovering off the mat. Squeezing those legs together, we're going to kick. 3, 2, 1. Somebody's got a phone call. Stretch up and turn to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Stretch and release. Getting that nice stretch through the shoulder and the chest. Down we go for 3, 2, 1. A little glute work. Lifting up. Trying to touch the heels with the hands. 3, 2, 1. Are you checking in with those abdominals? Are they still supporting you? 3, 2, 1. Stretch and reach. Are those knees hovering off the mat still? 3, 2, 1. Reach and hold it there. You're in this gorgeous extended position. I don't want you to drop at all as you sweep the arms around in front of you and then start to swim. And then you can take those legs wide if you need a little more space in the low back. Oh, and 3, 2, and 1. And let everything come down. Nothing like a little back extension at the end. Okay, modified rocking here. So it's really, we're kind of doing rocking, but really we're just getting a nice hip flexor and quad stretch. So I want you to just walk those hands up to a place that feels comfortable. So we're not cramping into the low back, we're just slightly lifted. Take that right hand and see if you can grab the right ankle and just pull it in towards you. And then if you can make it there, see if you can start to lift that leg up towards the ceiling into more of a traditional rocking position. So you're getting that nice traction between the hand and the leg. Breath. So if rocking is something you're still working on, then this is a really nice place to practice it. Just one side at a time, kind of takes the pressure off. Let's sweep out to the other side. That left hand, grab a hold of that left ankle. If that feels okay there, think of pressing the pelvis down into the mat. That's going to give you a little bit more of a stretch through that hip flexor and that quad. If it feels good, start to lift that leg up. Kind of externally rotating the shoulder. So you get that nice stretch in the chest and shoulder as well. Breath in and out. And lower. Okay, I have a stretch that feels really good in my body, but it's a little pretzel-y. So if it's not for you, then don't do it. Just come into a rest position and wait for me to do. We're on the stretching segment now. So this is the stretch. I think a few of you have done this with me before. My arms are in a goal pose position, and I'm looking out to my right. I'm going to take my left leg and bend it, and then push up and take my left leg over the midline of my body. Actually, I'm going to tend to face the left because that's not with my neck. So face. Does that make sense? I hope. I can't hear you because you're all muted, but hopefully you should be feeling a stretch through your right chest, left hip flexor, and then come all the way back. That was badly planned because you probably couldn't hear me and I couldn't see you. Let's take the other leg up and then come across the body. Big stretch. Your foot might not get to the ground, and that's okay. Like I said, it's a pretty pretzel-y move. But if it feels good, keep doing it because it's really nice. Way to stretch the chest. Great one for my office people. Good, and then bring it all the way forward. Ooh, good, everybody. Let's, what are we doing? Let's push back. Everyone take a rest position. So just push back, take a nice rest position here. You can go wide with the knees and just think of the pelvis sinking down between the heels. Push yourself up and then come into a pike position or downward dog position. Again, only if this feels good in your body. We're going to just fill out the legs, calves, think of that tailbone tipping up to the spine, and then you'll feel that stretch a little bit more down the whole back of the leg. Pedal, pedal. I'm going to go into pigeon next. If you know that this is not good news for you to do on the floor, I have another variation. Let me show you it. Again, it's kind of, so if pigeon doesn't feel good on the floor, grab a stool or a chair, and you can just, this is going to work, bring the floor to you. Okay, so that's another, or if you don't have anything suitable, grab onto a chair and sit the hips back into kind of a modified pigeon. Pigeon feels good, go for it. You are flexed in that foot of the bent knee so that you're protecting that knee. Don't judge me for my pigeon. Tight hips right now. And you can take the pigeon where you want to go. So you can, if you're on the floor, you can walk your hands all the way out into more of a reclined pigeon. You can keep it high. If you're feeling spunky, you can reach around and grab the back leg for a little extra stretch. Do what the body needs today. I'm going to hold it for one more breath. Now. And then in a nice strong movement, walk yourself up, tuck the toe, push yourself up into the briefest of planks before you take the leg round, get the other side. Again, just taking that pigeon where it needs to go today. The two sides of the body might be different to you, right? So just be easy in the body. This is the nice juicy bit. We already did the hard work. One more breath in and out. And then you're just going to roll onto the outside of the hip or whatever feels good in your body. And sit in a butterfly stretch-ish position. On the mat, soles of the feet together. My hands are going to be on my ankles and I'm going to push my arms, kind of imagine push it or pulling my ankles towards me and then just using that traction to grow taller through the spine. So I have a nice flat back here. And then I'm already feeling a stretch on my inner thighs, again, very tight hips. So you can stay here or you can use that length in the spine and start to fold the body forwards, pressing the elbows onto the insides of the knees just to get a really nice stretch on the inside of the hips. Try and keep as much length in the spine here as you can so you're not just collapsing and crumpling over. Breathing. And then lift yourself back up. Send that right leg out in front of you. Just straight out in front. And then you're going to just walk the hands down the leg. And then two. Hamstring stretch. It always feels nicer in my body if I do one leg at a time rather than getting both legs. And then walk those hands back up. Get the other leg, send that leg out. Send that right leg in. Just relax and then walk those hands down. See if you can grab hold of the foot, the ankle, something, and pull that foot towards you. Again, trying to keep nice length in the spine rather than crumpling over. Breathing into the back of the body. And then walk it back up. Good. in a nice, easy cross-legged position. Then we're going to sweep the arms up by our sides. Take the left hand on the right wrist and then peel over to the left, stretching the right shoulder. And then lift up, go the other way. Shoulder. Good. And all through the outside of that left hand. I'm pulling on my left hand to really feel that stretch. And back to center. Interlace the hands behind the head. Press the head into the hands into the head, and then arch backwards just for upper back extension here, looking at the sky. Doesn't have to be big. And then back to the center. Release the arms down, give the body a shake. You ladies are done. Ah, thank you. Good work.
Oh my goodness.
Paula, that was for you because you said you didn't feel the mat work very much.
Yeah. But
We
I'm
felt
going Tuesday to the studio, so.
Oh, good. Is Liz back on Tuesday? Or are you
Well,
doing Laura?
I don't know. Her name was there, but I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see when I get there.
Okay. Bye, Joan. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye,
All
Joy.
right.
Joy, if you want, yeah. Do you want me to send you the recording?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
Okay, sounds good. I'll just send it to everyone.
Okay.
Thanks
All
across. Okay. See you
Thanks,
guys soon. You're welcome.
bye.
Bye.